Welcome back to Rusky Wellshed, welcome back to the channel. Today we are at Brands Hatch yet again, and today is the day because today is my first official time attack. Yes, it's run what you bring, but still event. It's second I lost the word there. It's the second one. The first one, Cadwell, I'm sure you've seen the video, had to use a spare car, the Penguin. But today, hopefully it should be alright because the test at Brands kind of worked out okay. So the car is here. I have my trusted companion, mechanic, and the all-round guru of good advice, Bob the builder, and then David, the amazing photographer. I'll leave a link to his channel. This guy deserves a lot more views and a lot more subscribers, guys. He is sick. Honestly, he's the one who's done that RS4 videos, a really cinematic one. Actually, the link is in the description as well, so please go and check him out. So he's doing the filming today, and apart from this sort of blog style video, he will be doing a proper cinematic one, so something beautiful for you to look at. Right, first order of business. Wheel nuts, we need to check them and torque them, because last time at Cadwell Park I made this mistake. Second day running, I was just like, whatever, it ran sweet, so we don't need to do that, and the wheel came off. So Rob, 117 newtons, checking everything all round. I've done a few little bits and pieces with the car over the last week, nothing really worth filming or making a separate episode. Essentially, let me show you two things I've done. Is I have a hard mounted camera bracket right here, so it's actually a really good angle and stuff, because you know quite often you struggle with the good angle. It's either too low or too high, too forward or too back, you can't see it, whatever. This one is sort of perfect position. Also another one there, so you can actually see my face while I'm driving. And another really cool thing, I should have probably done a proper video on that, but we have air circulation now. There's an inline pump, because those air ducts, they work beautiful, but the car has to be moving. So one is here for the driver, is still present, but the other one I connected inline pump, and we have two ductings over here and over there, and on the button we have helmet fan, so it basically blows whatever the outside air. Yes, I know it's poor man's air conditioning, but staging in the pits, especially if it's super hot, it definitely would help. What else? Tire pressures, I reckon I'm gonna cheat and not even bother, because last time at Brands, that's what I was doing, obviously constantly checking and stuff like that, and those are the ones that I run, so that I think they are about 25 cold, so they should hit up to about 31, 32, which is what I ran last time, and I was pretty happy with that. What else? I'm not gonna change anything else at this stage, because obviously the idea is maybe try and increase the downforce on the wing. I can adjust that, but I need a baseline. So I need to do the first session and see what happens and where am I at. We need to be in the low 50s. Anyways, let's get this cracking, exciting day going. That's a good one. Right, so the first session is complete. I'm quite excited. It was good. Lots of adrenaline. The car is performing pretty well, I guess. There is a slight hesitation at higher revs after I did a cool down lap. Maybe low on fuel, something we'll investigate. But the important thing is the times are in. And I wasn't, I mean, of course I was pushing for the time, but I wasn't sort of going for the record time. 54.8 seconds. I know you cannot compare it, but here's a screenshot here. Those are the pro times, so that would have put me in number 3. And those are all the club classes, that would have put me in number 4. I'm not celebrating, you can't even compare, because of course I'm in run what you bring, but I mean, who doesn't like to compare this? So anyways, it's good. I've improved on my time from bronze the last track day. So I think I definitely have a bit more in this. Saying all that, this time was done. I'm still 4 clicks of the top power, so around 370 maybe horse, maybe 380. So there's still a little bit more to go. So if we are not troubled by this hesitation of whatever it is, feels a bit like fuel, but I'm not sure. I hope we can improve it. So yeah, let's watch some drift championship go by, and I'll catch you on the next one.
77 being Will Powell. Now, Will Powell has had the season from hell so far. Silverstone, they had the...
So, second session. It went really well. I went to cut some grass. Clearly there wasn't any grass, there was bloody kitty litter. Anyways, excuses. Proper race car excuses. I was going like really fast, like on a fast lap, and then, you know, the bird flew in and then put a big dump on my windscreen. I couldn't see anything. Then the sun struck, so I'm blinded. Anyways, I was going too fast. The guy in front of me had hazards on, so I guess he was going into the pit lane. And I could see I was going 2/10 faster. So I was on a hot lap. And I guess I took it a little bit too wide. And I knew that if I'm going sideways into the kitty litter, that's a rollover waiting to happen. So I just kept it straight and went into the gravel. So probably it looked more dramatic than it actually is, but I chose to do that because I thought that would be safe. But I was too fast for the corner, so I was going really wide. Unfortunately, I wasted 15 minutes of their time. And for those of you guys who are competing, whether it's Run What You Brung or whatever, and you're watching this video, I do apologize, but some of the stones completely locked up the wheel because they got stuck between the caliper, so it just wouldn't go. So they wanted to pull me out. I said, no, please sort of put me on a flatbed, because anyways, I've been penalized, so I'm not doing the third session. But in all fairness, I probably need a couple hours to take all the stones out. Other than that, I beat my time by another second, so we're at 53.8. I'm not sure why I'm shouting. Probably on the microphone it's gonna be all clipping and stuff. But yeah, 53.8. As far as I know, this is the fastest Clio around brands. I know, cheating, turbo and everything. Anyways, but that's what I kind of set out to build, the fastest Renault Clio. I made my own rules. Turbo is allowed, but as long as it's standard engine. Anyways, enough of the bloody chit chat. Let's get all the stones out and let's see if we can get ready for round 4. No, round 4, session 4. Oh my god, kitty litter. Looks like we've collected the whole beach, if you can call it that. Rob right now is actually taking side skirts off because it's just full of stones completely. But yeah, you can see, and this is literally just from the arms and everything. Yeah. It all seems to be absolutely well. The biggest concern, obviously, is the belts. If the stone gets in there, you're pretty much fucked. So I'm gonna have to, I don't know what I'm gonna have to, but make sure there's no stones in there. I mean, how do you make sure? I mean, obviously, I drove it here, so it should be fine, but yeah. Let's take the side skirts off, get more stones out. I mean, we're missing third session anyway, so we'll have time. So finally, club classes are going next. It's been 3 hours, quite a pause. I'm sure you enjoyed this little video footage of what's actually been going on today here with drift and all other racing classes. It's always a brilliant day anyways. But yeah, we got all the stones out. That was a lot. It was a lot. Again, I do apologize to anyone in TCR, the Civic Cup, not the drift guys, no, and everyone else in the club classes. If my 50 minutes that I stole from you were really valuable to you. I do apologize, but they really wanted to just drag me out, and I had my calipers with stones locked up. So anyways, I'm not going to bore you, but it's all fine. It definitely needs a wash. There's no denying it now. So yeah, let's go and do a session 4. And I'm not sure if I even want to push it, to be honest with you. I'm really happy with my 53.8. I'm not sure if I can actually improve on that. We'll see. I'll probably take 4 or 5 laps fairly easy, and then see how I feel. If I feel that I can push it more, I will, and we'll see what we can get. But yeah, roll on session 4. Alright guys, here we are. That was the 4th session. I'm talking to you right now thinking that you've seen something. I'm actually not sure whether I managed to capture anything from onboard cameras. I still haven't checked them, but I'm pretty sure one of them, the battery ran out, and the other one, I don't know if it was recording at all. So if you haven't seen anything, there is plenty from session 1 and session 2. But the most important thing that I set out to achieve here today is improve every session, and I have. In this last session, according to AIM Solo, it's 53.15. So I think it's pretty good, because coming here, I wanted to achieve 54 at least. That was my goal, because 56 last week, like I said, and I wanted 54. I probably should have started talking when they actually finished the drift corner, but we want to load up the car on a trailer now, so I kind of thought I will finish on a high note. The best feeling when your own car, race car, drives on a trailer by itself without use of a winch. Isn't it right, Rob?
Yeah. Easier. Much easier.
Tell the viewers, please, how did it look and how did it feel on a road driving by?
It sounds very quick. So you can tell it's a relatively high gear, so it's got quite a bit of power. But it sounds like the ghost type exhaust. So it's a whoosh rather than
yeah. The sound of the exhaust is pretty crazy on the inside. It's just, and also the whine from the turbo, because the G25s. And maybe 35s as well. They actually whine quite a bit, the new generation of those Garrett turbos, and they blow off and everything. So it's pretty intense on the inside. The exhaust is not loud at all, but it's more of a jet sound, isn't it? It's like, yeah, very, very happy. So let's load this thing up and drive home so I can edit this lovely video for you. Guys, as always, thank you very much for watching. I hope you like this video. There will be more of this driving, because now it's actually kind of working, so maybe less on the building, but I still have a few things that I need to build. As always, don't forget to subscribe, share this video with your friends. Actually, another thing, like a little snob, all the people who came here today that follow my YouTube, guys, thank you very much. Without your support, I've probably given up. So there was quite a lot of people, and actually it's a really great feeling when people are like, oh, we watch you, yeah, how are you doing, and they seem to know everything about the car. So it's actually a really, really great feeling. So thank you to you guys, and thank you to all of you who are going to subscribe and enjoy what I do and the car itself. That's it from so tired. That's it from me for now. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.